you are. I've been waiting for you, you know. Not long, just long enough to draw the water and warm the towels. Come in, no need to be shy. My name is Seraphine, though most who meet me simply call me by what I am, a guardian angel, the quiet kind, the kind that doesn't announce herself with trumpets or blinding light. I much prefer soft things, soft light, soft water, soft moments like this one. Tonight, I have drawn you a feather bath, something I only offer to the ones who've been carrying far too much for far too long. And from the tired look in your eyes, my dear, I think that's exactly you. So come, let's get you settled, and let me take care of you for a little while. There now, feel that steam rising? I've warmed this water just right, not too hot, just enough to loosen every knot your shoulders have been carrying. And look here, before you even step in, I've scattered a handful of feathers across the surface, soft white ones, gathered gently, never plucked, only ever given freely when a feather's ready to let go on its own. They float so beautifully, don't they? Little clouds resting on the water, drifting slowly wherever the ripples carry them. I always think bathing should feel like this, less like a chore and more like being cradled by something that only wants good things for you. Go on, step in whenever you're ready. There's no rush here, not ever. Time moves differently in spaces like this one. Softer, slower, kinder. There you go. How does that feel? Warm enough? Good. I always test it 3 times before I let anyone step in. Once with my hand, once with a feather dipped just at the surface, and once simply by feeling the air above it, since warmth rises in such particular, telling ways. You'll have to forgive me. I've always been a touch particular about comfort. When you've spent as many years as I have watching over tired, worried souls, you learn rather quickly which small details make the biggest difference. Let me gather a few of these feathers now, just to smooth them gently across your shoulders. There. Doesn't that feel lovely? Feather light, quite literally. I like to imagine each one carries a little bit of comfort passed down from wherever it first grew. Some quiet corner of somewhere peaceful, a cloud perhaps, or a hush just before dawn. I know that sounds fanciful, but I've always believed comfort needs a little fancifulness to properly take root. You can't simply tell someone to relax and expect their shoulders to listen. But a feather, drawn slow and soft along tired skin, that speaks a language shoulders understand rather well. You know, people always assume guardian angels spend their days doing something grand, swooping in during disasters, whispering warnings before danger strikes. And sometimes, yes, that's true enough. But far more often, my work looks exactly like this. Small, quiet, unremarkable to anyone watching from outside. Drawing a warm bath for someone whose heart's grown heavy from carrying too much silently. Smoothing feathers across shoulders that have forgotten what it feels like to simply be tended to, rather than to keep doing the tending themselves. I think that's the truest kind of guarding, honestly. Not grand rescues, just steady, gentle presence, showing up exactly when someone needs softness the most. Let me wash along your arms now, slow and careful. There's a particular kind of tiredness that settles into arms, from all the carrying we do, both the visible kind and the kind nobody else can see. The weight of worry, the weight of responsibility, the weight of simply getting through one more difficult day. I like to imagine the water pulling all of that loose, thread by thread, letting it drift away with the feathers rather than staying tangled up inside you. You don't have to hold on to any of it right now. Just let your arms rest here in the warm water and let me do the holding for a while instead. Tilt your head back just a little, would you? I want to smooth some of this warm water along the back of your neck, right where all that tension likes to gather and hide. There. I always find the neck holds on to worry longer than anywhere else. It's rather stubborn that way. But warm water and patient hands, given enough time, can coax even the most stubborn tension loose. There we are. Feel that? Your shoulders have already dropped an inch, maybe more. That's good. That's exactly what tonight is for.
I want you to know, whatever's been weighing on you lately, whatever thoughts followed you here tonight, none of it needs solving right this moment. Sometimes we mistake rest for laziness, as though we need to earn softness through exhaustion first. But you don't, You're allowed to simply be tired and to simply be cared for without justifying either one. That's rather the whole reason I do this work. Not to fix everyone's troubles. That's far beyond even an angel's reach some days. But simply to remind tired souls that softness exists, freely given, whenever they need somewhere warm to land. Close your eyes now if you'd like. Let the warmth hold you. Let the feathers drift wherever they please across the surface. And let my voice simply exist nearby, soft and unhurried, asking nothing of you at all. I'll stay right here, gathering feathers gently back together, something old and half remembered, watching over you the way I always do, quietly, patiently, without needing anything in return. This is what guarding truly looks like, I think. Not standing watch with sword drawn, but sitting quietly beside someone tired, making sure they know without a single doubt that they are safe enough here to finally rest. Sleep now if you need to. The water will stay warm as long as you need it, and I'm not going anywhere. Some nights, watching over someone simply means sitting quietly nearby while they finally let themselves rest. So rest, dear one. Let the feathers drift